Hey everyone, in this lecture I'm going to demonstrate how to install VirtualBox 7.1 on Ubuntu 24.04. Now this lecture comprises two sections. So in the first section I'm going to demonstrate how to install Oracle VirtualBox on Ubuntu 24.04, and in the next section I'm going to demonstrate how to install VirtualBox extension pack to improve the functionality of guest machines. Now Oracle version 7.1 is the latest major release of VirtualBox, and you can get a host of new features and updates by heading over to your browser and searching for VirtualBox 7.1 improvements. So this generates a list of results, so you can opt for the first two results you see here. So you can open this to view the changelog, and this will list the latest fixes and improvements. So here you can see VirtualBox 7.1.4 is the latest release, and this dates back to October the 15th, 2024. So you can have an overview of the latest fixes and improvements. All right. And this also coincides with the revamp of the VirtualBox website. So this is the website. As you can see, it's quite an improved look. It looks simple and neat, and it's easy to get everything you want. All right. So in my opinion, this is quite a well thought out move. So now let's head over back to our terminal and see how to install Oracle VirtualBox on Ubuntu 24.04. The first step is to update the local package index, and to do so I'm going to run the command sudo apt update. So this will refresh the local package cache on our system, and this should take just a few seconds, and there we go. All right, now the next step, I'm going to add the VirtualBox repository to our system. So I'm going to copy this command, and don't worry, I'm going to include all these commands in the description below. All right, so here I'm going to add the VirtualBox sources list, or rather repository, to the sources list file, and there we go. Okay, next I'm going to add the GPG key, which is used for verifying the authenticity of the packages. All right, so here I'm going to paste that there, and I'm gonna hit enter. So our GPG key has been downloaded. All right. Now, once the GPG key has been downloaded, we need to update the local package index so that the system can now start using the VirtualBox repository. And once again, I'm going to run the command sudo apt update and hit enter. Okay. So as you can see on your screen, you can see the entries for VirtualBox. All right, so this ensures that VirtualBox repository has been recognized by the system, and now we can go ahead and install VirtualBox. But before we do so, we need to add a couple of additional packages so that the installation can progress without any difficulties. Okay, so let me clear the screen. So here I'm going to install a couple of dependencies or additional packages that will be required during the installation of VirtualBox. So here I'm gonna hit enter. All right, so this should take just a few seconds to complete, so just give it some time. And there we go. All right, now with the packages out of the way, now the next step is to install VirtualBox 7.1, and to do so I'm simply going to say sudo apt install VirtualBox 7.1. Okay, so I'm gonna paste it here. Okay, so here instead of apt-get we can use apt, which has replaced apt-get. Okay, so here I'm going to hit enter. So this is going to install a host of packages. All right, so as you can see, these are the number of packages that will be installed. All right, so this takes about 293 megabytes, so ensure you have enough disk space. So here I'm going to type Y for yes and hit enter, and this is going to install all the packages and dependencies required to install Oracle VirtualBox. So once again, give it some time. And there we go. So VirtualBox 7.1 has successfully been installed. All right. Now to confirm this, I'm going to minimize this terminal window here, and I'm going to click on this button to show all the installed applications. Then I'm going to scroll all the way. So here you can see we have Oracle VirtualBox. Alternatively, you can use this search text bar here and type Oracle VirtualBox. So here you can see we have the Oracle VirtualBox menu, icon. So I'm going to click on this, and this is going to open the VirtualBox graphical manager, and there we go. Now, notably, you can see this notification here, can't enumerate as USB devices. So when you click on this, you can see VirtualBox is not currently allowed to access USB devices, and you can change this by adding a user to the VBox users group. All right. And we are going to do exactly this. So here I'm going to cancel out, and I'm going to close this window here. So let's head over back to our terminal. So here I'm going to add the currently logged in user, who is James. So just to check this, I'm going to type who am I. Okay. So I'm going to add this user here to the VBox users group. So currently, let me check the groups that I belong to. So I'm going to use the groups command and see. So I'm only in 3 groups: James, sudo, and users. So I'm going to use the sudo user mode command with the -a option. So here I'm going to type the group. So this is VBox users, and then James. So this is going to add the user called James to the VBox users group. All right. So here I'm gonna hit enter. All right. Now to confirm this, I'm going to check the groups that I belong to once again. And this time around, you can see now I belong to the VBox users group. Now to effect the change, I'm going to log out. So you can either log out or reboot your system. So the easier option here is to log out, and I'm going to do exactly that. So I'm just going to click here and select log out, and then I'm going to log in back again. All right, and I'm going to log back in. All right, so now I'm going to launch VirtualBox once again. So I'm going to click on the icon, and there you go. So as you can see, this error has disappeared, and now we can start creating our virtual machines. But first of all, we need to install the VirtualBox extension pack, which is going to improve the functionality of guest machines. And this is what I'm going to demonstrate in the next section. So see you in the next step. Now, to install the VirtualBox extension pack, what you need to do is to head over to your browser and go to the main VirtualBox website here. All right. So you're going to click on download. Okay. And in the download section, you're going to come to this section here, VirtualBox extension pack. And what you need to do is to click accept and download. Okay. So just click on this link here. Okay, so this is going to download, and as you can see, the download is underway. Okay, so this takes just a few seconds, and this will download the extension pack in the download directory. Okay, so I'm gonna minimize this, and I'm gonna minimize this as well. So I'm gonna head over back to my terminal and switch to the downloads directories with the cd command. Then with the ls command, you can see this is the extension pack. All right. Now to install the extension pack, all you need to do is to run the command sudo vbox manage extension pack install, then Oracle VirtualBox. So here I'm going to type the entire name, Oracle VirtualBox extension pack, as you can see. Now I'm gonna hit enter. So here I'm going to authenticate using my password. Okay, so this will take you through the installation steps. Okay, So as you can see, this starts off with the license agreement. So take your time and brush over this. So here, to agree to the license term and conditions, I'm gonna press Y on the keyboard and hit enter. And within no time, the VirtualBox extension pack will be successfully installed, as you can see down here. All right. So now with that, I'm going to minimize this. Okay. And I'm gonna head back to the VirtualBox user interface. So now what you need to do I'm going to close this out first, then I'm going to relaunch it once again. And there we go. So once you launch Oracle VirtualBox Manager once again, you're going to see that the Oracle VirtualBox extension pack has already been installed. And when you hover this, you can see a notification there, Oracle Cloud Infrastructure Integration. So this allows the guest machines to use the host webcam and a host of other features such as VirtualBox RDP, PXE ROM, disk encryption, NVMe, and much more. All right, so now with that, we have completed this lecture. So now you can go ahead and create your virtual machine. So you can come to machine, then click add new, and then now you can create the virtual machines. All right, and this will enjoy the usability or the functionality of the VirtualBox extension pack. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope you found this insightful, and if you did, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel so that you can get more of these Linux tutorials. So for now, it's bye bye and see you in the next lecture.